Hey everybody, we're just getting started here on My Chic Style Live. I'm your host, Hailey Feldman, and we are here on Amazon Live, where you can shop my outfits directly from this show. I'm just connecting to Amazon Live here as we get started here. Make sure that my phone is charging for you guys, and we are off to the races. Lots of amazing finds for you today. Can't wait to share all of these wonderful products with you. So yeah, hit the unmute button and join me on Amazon Live here to get this quiet luxury look. It is a very easy style if you come to my show. I'm just doing a little sound check here. If you come to my show, I'm just doing a little. Sounds good on my end. Hopefully it looks good for you guys too. Okay, welcome, here we go. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an overview, but also jump into our first product on the carousel here. I'm going to be trying on a few different outfits, but the goal here is to give you not just outfits that you could buy right here live, but to also give you some trending outfit ideas for spring 2026 and for right now, and to give you this real quiet luxury look. What is it and how do we get it? I'm just putting up my Amazon Live app on my Fire TV so that I could even shop from my computer. So fun. I'm gonna go to the beauty category, if I could, or not beauty. We're not in beauty, we're in fashion. Oh my goodness. Where is the fashion category? All right, there's fashion and beauty, and there we are. So exciting. So wherever you are, we can, you could shop the show directly here on Amazon Live. Fashion, hooray, so exciting. Also, this is our part 2 of this little series, which is fun. I love to stick with what works. These are pieces that are pulled directly from my closet that I wear and live and breathe in. Make sure that you follow, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. We are doing another quiet luxury wardrobe outfit ideas for women on Tuesday, and then we'll start back up at our regular time on Friday as well, 12:15. Always here on Amazon Live. Hello. How to look expensive on a budget, how to look classic chic, elegant, timeless, gorgeous, but also updated and modern and fit for today's climate, right? We don't want to look too old lady, we want to look updated, we want to look perfect and polished, Parisian chic, effortless chic. How do we do that? You come to my show. Awesome. Okay, another quick little note before we get into this awesome new Grace Karen dress that I absolutely adore. Hit that follow button. If you follow me live, I will give you, hey Lisa, hey TBG, hello, hi, let's yeah, it's a great dress. I'm so excited. My first impressions right now, first time try on. So make sure that you hit that follow button as well as unmute. And of course, you can use the chat feature like some of my friends here have already done, and you can ask me style tips. Hey Hailey, I have a similar dress. What kind of shoes should I wear for it? Or I'm going on vacation. Is that a good dress to buy for a city? Things like that. That is free, not that is included in your purchase or just your viewership. It's so good to meet you guys and see you guys again. And thank you for coming back. 12:15, Tuesdays and Fridays. We moved our Friday show to today because I have a gala thing tomorrow in my new city. So exciting. All right, use that chat, hit the follow button, and hit unmute. I know you guys are super busy right now on your lunch breaks. Just keep it on low so you could hear my style tips, etc. And we're off to the races. Okay, a new release by Grace Karen. I have to do my little intro here. A nice length. One little note, I am 5'3" on a good day. So if it is falling right, like mid, hits right like kind of mid shin here for me, it may be a little bit shorter on you, most likely, unless you're a petite gal like me. Hello, welcome. I have so many great petite finds for you. Wonderful. All right, this is all machine wash, so this is a great dress for my travel friends. If you are traveling right now, this is a great one. And this right now is under $40. What a great find. Some other colors, navy blue is what I'm wearing, and it has like a nice pink color as well. So you could kind of change it up as far as what you want to choose for your colors. However, I always encourage my shoppers to get the color that I'm wearing, just so that you know exactly how to put it together, and then you also know that when it arrives, it's going to arrive the way that you see it here live, right? This is not filtered or pre-recorded. This is a live show. So you're seeing something even more significant than the product page. That's my job, is to take the product pages and bring them to life. Hello, hi. So back here, you'll see I have my little Amazon Live show pulled up, and we could look at the products here. You could select the different options. So we have like a nice green color, we have a pink color, purple, wine red, blue, which doesn't look like it comes in the size small quite yet, black, light khaki. Now, my navy blue color I love, and it's available in extra, extra large right now. Extra, extra large, large, medium, and my size, small. Good, right? And again, this dress is under $40 and machine washable, and this is the ultimate quiet luxury, lovely staple piece that you're just gonna live in spring and definitely into the summer. It's nice and lightweight, and I'll explain why this is my pick for a perfect quiet luxury staple piece, right? Quiet luxury could kind of be confused a little bit with overspending. That's not what we're doing here. I'm telling you guys about my personal style, which really is and breathes quiet luxury, right? That's like how I grew up on the North Shore of Long Island, and that's what I'm bringing here for you guys to enjoy today. So lots of different options here. Pulling up the navy blue. I don't know why there's like a little video here. Okay, cool. So there's the product page. Now, if you look on the product page, you're gonna see how it's styled in the front. There is this belt here. Now, you can wear it with the belt, but we're gonna style it up with my 4-pack of vegan leather belts, which is coming up next in the carousel. Here are the details. So it has little belt loops here. See that? And then, so on the product page, she does it in the front, on the side. So I'm gonna show you why we're not gonna do that. We're gonna mimic the product page so that you could see here. Now, I don't dislike it, but we can make it even better. And I'm gonna get to that. So here it is on the product page, styled live, right? I'm not against it. I think it's cute. It's kind of feminine. It's very daytime chic, quiet luxury, which is that understated elegance, that effortless elegance, fine. My only thing is it doesn't really highlight the waistline as much as I would like it to when you have the side tie. I like the optional belt because then you have it and you know that you're going to be able to cinch your waist, but we could do better. So if you want to keep the belt, I recommend looping it in the back and just make sure it's a nice flat line here. And then what I do, I take the two pieces here, even them out, like that, and then I just pull it in the back. See that? And pull it nice and tight as you could feel good in, because this is a really great skirt, and this is a universally flattering look. So we're gonna do that Southern Belle hourglass figure, and we're just going to super, super tie it nice and snug in the back. So you see that difference here? What I did is just a small little style tip from me so that no matter what size you are, no matter what you're trying to accomplish, you have that quiet luxury, beautiful, lovely look, and your waistline is accentuated. So you're letting the dress just do its thing. It is the simple, minimal, lovely dress must-have. It's nice, light, bright, and airy with this big flowy skirt. This will look good on you for sure. All body types, I love it, love it, love it. And of course you see me doing this with the dress. It has pockets, but they're nice and concealed, and they just kind of blend perfectly with this skirt, which kind of reminds me of a nice designer piece, right? So quiet luxury usually means higher priced items, but we're doing great quality items that are not, you know, with a designer price tag. So just a little style note, something to save. See how nice and styled this is with my waistline coming out, because this is a lot of dress no matter how tall you are. So you want to make sure that you're always cinching in that beautiful waistline so that you have that shape and you look feminine and elegant and defined, right? It's going to have that slimming impact. My name is Hailey. Hi. This is my show, My Chic Style Live. And we're doing quiet luxury, which basically means classic chic, elegant, and always in style, but also a trending look for right now too. Awesome. All right, little bit of a note here. You have these beautiful pleats. Isn't that nice? So this is actually something, depending on the dress code, you could wear this to a wedding. And if you do style it with like a cool pump and some nice jewelry, you could make it less daytime and more evening. But this is a great piece to have for traveling. You will look expensive and gorgeous and lovely, polished, put together in any kind of city environment. So this is a great travel piece. Little bit on the fabric here. I like the fabric. It's primarily polyester, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like a cotton button down, which is really nice, which is why I put it on the show. I don't usually do the 100% polyester stuff because I just tend to get a little bit hot in it. But yeah, this one it looks really good and it doesn't feel hot, hot, hot. I really like the Grace Karen stuff. I used to work a lot more with the brand and do like dedicated live shows. But now we just do a couple of different products here and there on my shows. And if you've come to my show before, like TBG has and Lisa, welcome back, guys. You've seen Grace Karen before. So different ways to style it, and we're gonna continue to elevate it even more with some belts too. So again, I'm Hailey, I'm your host, and this is My Chic Style Live here on Amazon. And we are looking at quality, versatility, timeless pieces over trends. However, timeless is always in style. That Parisian chic look, it's always gonna be great. So moving on to our amazing value pack. One of the things I always love to help my shoppers with, choosing where to spend your money, right? So many different products out there, so many different great price points, but how you choose to spend your money, whether it's something that's super expensive or not, more of like a value pack here, that is what this show is all about. So this is the second time I've done these vegan leather belts, and I love them because you have such a variety in them. And I like that they are a nice, skinny, matte leather. So this is the white, and this is kind of like your Hermes saddle brown. And then we have the light beige, which is pretty, right? These are your classic colors combined. So I like this color combo, and I like these. You're gonna see how great they are. So where to spend and save? You don't have to buy a designer belt to still have the belt serve its purpose, right? So these are great for traveling and great to just kind of have in your wardrobe. I always love to have a variety of belt colors because you never know. It's interesting how the subtle difference between like a dark brown and a light brown could really make or break an outfit. So this is a great value pack, a great buy. A little note on hardware. Do you see how like this is a gold buckle, but it's nice and muted. And I have spotlights on me right now for like at home live streaming here. And it doesn't have that like bright kind of tacky look to it. It's just like a subtle gold hardware, which I really, really like. If you want to look expensive without spending a fortune, you want to keep the everything just very, very understated, very, very subtle. The more, if you're buying something that's like a lookalike, then you want to make sure that it's not too bold and big, right? So this is a great, great, great find. We're gonna style these up with all of my outfits today. I'm gonna be going through multiple outfits, so hang tight with me. I was playing with these colors before the show, and I wasn't sure, so maybe we could do like a little live try-on where you guys could give me your opinion. I could start with the white belt, which I thought was really pretty for summer. I don't love the white belt for right now because you're gonna see how summery this belt in white makes this dress. Because this dress is a very summery look. However, if you pick the right accessories and the right shoes, and of course layers, you could get away with wearing it now. So here's your summery look. And you're gonna see how great these belts are because they will update the whole outfit with a simple change of color, subtle change. So here it is in the white, and I love this. This is not the last time that you're gonna see this dress, the classic navy with the white belt, styled this way. I love it, but it's a little bit too summery for me. However, take a little mental screenshot, and this is something that you're gonna be rocking all summer long. Do you see how lovely this is? And look how great this dress looks with the addition of the belt, right? It just has that tiny little subtle styled element, right? Where it looks more intentional versus the included waist belt. So tiny things about getting dressed and planning your outfit, it's all in the subtle details like this. And it could go terribly wrong or right with the wrong or right accessory, okay? And style choice. Life is all about decisions. Same with your outfit styling. So here's the light beige color. And of course you want to just make sure that it's a nice match with your footwear and your handbag. But this is a great one. I wore this on my last show, and I'm gonna circle back with some other outfits, but it's just like a great muted belt, and I love it. It's gonna match everything that you have. It matches really nicely with my Dionysus bag, right? So you see how I grabbed this? This is the belt color that you're gonna choose if you would do like a, more of like a light beige handbag. So that really flows nicely, of course. And then we have our really cool Demelier slouchy bag, right? A nice daytime look where you would take your dark brown belt and switch it up. Right? Aren't these just great little add-ons to have in your closet? It's just the ultimate low, you're not spending a gazillion dollars on these, but it's a great one to have. I'm thinking that I actually like the lighter brown with this bag too, but you get what I'm saying. It's just a subtle addition. Now this dark brown takes the navy dress and makes it very Ralph Lauren. And this is so nice. This looks very, very designer to me, very intentional, very pretty. I love that. So I don't know which one is your favorite, but all of these pieces are going to look really great together. And that's the purpose of this show, so that you get multiple outfits in one, right? Do you guys like this, the brown leather belt with it? And just kind of make sure that it's not too tight where you don't want it to go too low or too high. So I'm gonna even maybe take one little hole. So many different sizes with these belts too, okay? Make it a little bit less tight so it's not too styled, right? A little bit more relaxed casual, a little bit more quiet luxury, and there you have it, right? How many dresses did we just create with a subtle addition of a belt, right? Just smart styling, very easy styling. That's another thing that I love to do, right? Showing you guys my tricks and my little tips so that you have those kind of in the back of your mind for later, and just kind of improving your outfits overall. Whether you already have a belt or not, you could recreate this idea, right? Kind of fun. This is super Ralph Lauren here. I love this. Yeah, that's your little style pairing. Little ways to add some warmth to your outfit. I'm going to start with my layering here so that so I'm not making you guys too cold. Now, as far as quiet luxury goes, you want to make sure that you have a beautiful coat. Now, the coat that I'm trying on right now is not an exact product match. Mine is a real Burberry 100% cashmere coat that my mom gave me. And this that we have tagged in the carousel is a very similar one, right? It's not 100% cashmere, but you're gonna get that quiet luxury look here. And of course, we love that belt. Just a nice way to layer it and have that cool, kind of relaxed, casual, quiet luxury look here. Just subtle, a nice monochrome palette. You're just leaning into the navy so that it looks very clean, intentional, but not trying too hard. And that's the key with quiet luxury. You want to make sure that it doesn't look too styled, it doesn't look too overdone, because the minute it looks too overdone, you're not in quiet luxury anymore. Okay. And then of course we have this beautiful scarf here. Oh, I see somebody coming in. Hello, David. How's down south doing temperature-wise here in upstate New York? 28 degrees. Wow, that is no snow. That's good. Yeah, it is super sunny here in St. Petersburg, Florida. I don't mean to brag, but I mean we're supposed to get a little bit of overcast a little bit later, but sunny for now. My moment to brag, but don't worry. 2 or 3 months from now, it'll be your turn to brag when it is scorching hot here, and I'm super jealous of you, David, up in upstate New York. Okay, a little bit about scarves. If you want to instantly take any outfit and make it quiet luxury, grab a scarf. I have lots of scarves on my Amazon storefront, so make sure to hit that follow button so that you could take a look. Just use that search feature and type in scarf or wrap. You'll see lots of them. This is for men and for women. Of course, it's just a classic navy scarf, and you could do a lot with it. Go monochrome, go with a solid color, get it in ivory or the solid, nice navy color so that you could wear it more. If you already have a scarf, great. But investing in a quality scarf is something I would recommend, right? I showed you guys the belts, right? We could kind of get away with not spending a fortune on belts and still having that nice, quiet luxury look without breaking the bank. But as far as investment pieces go, I love a cashmere scarf to have in my wardrobe. It's never going to go out of style, and it's always going to instantly elevate your outfit. Just small little ways to build a capsule wardrobe. I get this question a lot. What is a capsule wardrobe? How do I get a capsule wardrobe? And what you want to do is make sure that you have pieces, quality pieces like this scarf that you could just grab and have as just your anchor pieces, right? Now this one's a little bit longer in length, but if it were a little bit shorter, you could even do something like this, right? You could put it over your shoulders here. It's just pretty, but just make sure that you don't overdo it, don't overstyle. I kind of like this dress without this scarf, but you understand like how to layer this and just kind of make it a little bit warmer for right now. Okay, David, your temperatures will rise. That's good. Yeah, you're going to have beautiful weather soon. It was beautiful yesterday, and the other day, oh, I know, I heard. My aunt was in Connecticut, and she was like, it's 70 degrees. Good, yeah, get that outside time. So good for one's mind, body, and soul, right? And you could just leave the Amazon Live on your television, go for a nice walk, and put my Amazon Live up on your phone so you don't miss out. I also have claim deals now. I have like some cool footwear that's 50% off, so make sure that you hit that button and add it to your cart by the end of the show to get the discount. You don't have to buy it by the end of the show, but you want to add it to your cart so that the coupon code is auto-populated into your shopping cart. So exciting. So this is our first look. We've styled it a couple of different ways. I'm going to do some white jeans now and some really cool blazers. I have some brand new tops for you guys as well. Just to kind of go through the carousel a little bit. You'll see here. Oh good, looks like you guys are clicking the claim deals now already. That's wonderful. July is your hottest month. I know, same. I love upstate New York. It's so pretty. So pretty. Alrighty, cool. Okay, our next outfit, and I'm gonna have to just do like a little bit of an outfit change, so don't go anywhere. But I will do a little preview here so that you guys could see everything on the rack before I put it on. And of course, look, if you guys, I know you guys are busy. The show is usually about an hour and a half, 2 hours long, depending. So if you want to see something that we've already done or that we haven't done, just let me know and I'm happy to like move ahead or go backwards, no problem. So really, really nice. This is just such a great staple outfit here where you have the cashmere blend top and your beautiful pants here, nice cotton blend, wide leg, high waist pant. And we're gonna style it up. I'm going to change up the base layer a little bit. So this is kind of this palette that's really trending as far as spring colors go. That cloud dancer, elegant look is everywhere, but it's the easiest palette to style, and it's kind of my go-to. So this is what we're gonna do coming up. And I wonder, do I have it yet? Oh no, I don't have it yet. Okay, that's all right. So just hang tight and take a look at our products. I have to just do a quick little thing before I wrap up this little look. Here I have to do a little outfit change. So you look at the products coming up. I'm Hailey, your host. Hello, happy Thursday. We're usually here on Fridays at 12:15, but I have to go to an event tomorrow, so here we have it. Really pretty here. It looks, I don't know why it's showing. It's not wrinkled or anything. It's just, it's meant to kind of blouse over. Nice symmetrical, very, very nice staple here. And I'm gonna pair it with my new high-rise jeans. I'm just gonna pop off. Don't go anywhere as I just quickly do this outfit change so that we could see the products on, right? I always find that you guys tend to enjoy your purchases even more when I'm able to show them to you on. Like, not that I am at all a model in any way, but it's nice to kind of see it on a real person versus just the product page, right? And that is what we do here. So we're gonna create the next look. Don't go anywhere. Sometimes I'll come back after an outfit change and I don't have that many people here. All right, here we go. Are you still there? Oh, good. Hi. All right, thanks for your patience. Let's take a look at this really cool new outfit. I should go iron decks up here. Yeah, pretty. I love that. Yeah, kayaking, canoeing. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, Adirondacks is, I know the Adirondacks very well. I grew up in Oyster Bay, New York, which is the ultimate quiet luxury place to, where I grew up, Oyster Bay, New York. If you guys have read The Great Gatsby, that is where I come from. So here we have it. All right, let's just kind of get some outfits here, outfit ideas. Before I put my mic on, let me show you the neckline. This is a beautiful neckline. It is very classic. It's very, very subtle. This is beautiful. I love this. I love the price point. I love the color. I love the fabric. It's my second time showing this top. I showed it on our Tuesday show as well. And this is my second time buying from this brand. We did this really cool satin backless halter top by them, and it was just so exquisite. It was so pretty. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy from them again and go with a slightly warmer fabric that's still a nice base layer, right? And again, like, I'm very happy, so that's great. It's great to try new brands, especially when you don't have to try them for the first time. I do. So here we have it with the Sunkissed. Look how it's symmetrical, it's simple, this is something to live in, and you could just pair it with, you know, a simple strapless bra, or I have a regular bra on too. It's just kind of nice, thick here, very pretty, right? We last time on our show, I did this outfit, but we tucked it in to the high-rise jeans and added a belt. But I'm kind of feeling it over the jeans here as well. I won't really know until I watch the replay of the show after how I like it, but we could style it up and look at some options here. Just gonna put this back on. Welcome everybody, and please use that chat and say hello. I'm Hailey, and I love getting to chat with you guys. This is the fun part of my job. This is the easy part, clicking go live with you. You know, the harder part is curating products that are awesome and high end, but you know, in budget and that fit our theme. This is our part 2 of our quiet luxury theme. We had so much fun with it on Tuesday. I decided to do a similar theme today. And I think we're going to continue with it on Tuesday of next week at 12:15. So here we go. Really pretty, kind of, you know, we're getting into the warmer months. We're getting excited about that. We're also seeing a lot of travel-friendly fashion and spring-ready fashion. I like to keep my shows with you guys. I like to keep them up to date with what's really happening and trending right now in high fashion, right? We're seeing all the fashion weeks have been going on, just a marathon, Milan, London, now Paris. Just kind of styling this dress here so that it looks nice on the rack. But I also like to lean into the Amazon fashion luxury. And what do I mean by that? I mean that one of the wonderful things about Amazon fashion, and potentially one of the top 3 best things about Amazon fashion, if you needed an outfit and you need it now, you could just buy it, and you're a Prime member, right? You could buy it directly from the show, and you know, within a 2-day Prime shipping, you'll have it at your door. Like, it's just so easy to get something for right now, but also being smart and planning ahead for when it gets a little bit warmer out. Is white my favorite color? I'm wearing this kind of creamy off-white white because it is the perfect kind of quiet luxury look. It's also very much in style right now. You're seeing a lot of the designers lean into it. It's nothing that you haven't seen before. Why? Because everybody likes to recreate what works, especially if you're going for a quiet luxury feel, right? That is your polished, everyday, effortless, chic look. It's not going to go out of style, but right now for spring 2026, you're seeing a lot of that revival, especially with the show that just came out about the Kennedys and her style. Carolyn Kennedy was very very, very minimal, chic, very quiet luxury, right? She was the ultimate New York City gal, very polished and lovely. Now her pieces were probably more expensive than what I'm showing you, but it doesn't mean that we can't kind of lean into that. This is also my personal style. And then just another thing about white, it's just an easy, neutrals are so easy, you're gonna get the most wear out of it. I don't encourage anybody to ever buy something that they're only gonna wear once, unless it's like, you know, you're a bride, it's a wedding. Sorry, I'm just getting over a little bit of a cold, bear with me. I like to encourage my shoppers, my clients to always gravitate towards neutrals, your classic navies. So take a look at the rack here, because you're gonna wear it more than once. You're gonna wear it more than 2 times. You're gonna get more bang for your buck, right? So building a capsule wardrobe means choosing colors strategically. So if you just kind of move away from the colors that are going to be too recognizable, too trendy, you're gonna start building your wardrobe and being able to have that capsule wardrobe, which is having pieces that are super easy to mix and match, right? So these are colors that are just going to do the work for you so that when you're planning an outfit with or without me, you have these staples that you can just easily grab and go. That is our goal. So yeah, you'll see a lot of that kind of off-white ivory look. It's just it also just screams luxury. I think that the off-white, the soft, that kind of palette, it's just a nice, it's very elegant. It's very polished, and lean into it. That's what my style tip would be. Love these jeans. I was showing you guys a lot of two new pairs of designer jeans, the Page and the Frame denim. And so I was tasked with finding new jeans that were a little bit more affordable, and I landed on these. I like the sizes, I like the color options, and here you have it. They came out really nicely. I popped them in the dryer just to kind of fluff them up before the show because I wore them on Tuesday's show, and they just look really, really nice. They're a good buy. I love this price point too. So you're not, depending on which size and color, but you know, they're not going to be spending more than $30 on these jeans. And the whole outfit together, you know, with this top for right now, you know, prices vary, of course, Prime members, you guys know the whole fine point here. But I love to put looks together that, you know, you could buy the whole outfit, which I always encourage you to do, and not be spending more than, you know, $50, $60 combined, right? Very, very simple, smart spending. That's my go-to. Right now, you're seeing so many different products at such unbeatable prices. It's very easy to buy a lot. What's not easy is putting it all together into looks, right? Beyond just planning an outfit, but planning your wardrobe. Nobody wants to live in stuff. It's too much, it's excessive. Don't need to do that. So investing in great color choices and you know, quality pieces. We're not looking at anything too crazy expensive here right now. And no matter what your budget is, you either want to save your paycheck and come back to get the whole outfit when you can, or get the whole outfit, right? That way you have little guesswork when you're putting the outfit together. You know you have a whole thing ready to go versus just buying one piece. It's just a smart outfit styling. Let's see here. Hi, everybody. I'm just like perching on my little chair here. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Don't fall over, Hailey. Hey guys, how are you? Also, use that chat feature. If you want to see something that we already showed, I'm happy to go back. I'm also happy to go forward too. It's no problem. Apologies for my little bit of a cold. I'm getting over my cold, and here we have it. Just some smart shopping tips for you guys here. I'll pull this up. I've done this a few times now. Take a screenshot for later. I have these, do I have another woman that works with me? No, I don't. No, I do not. I should. David, you're funny. All right, so just like before you buy, take a look at this, screenshot it for later. I like to, these are things that I reiterate throughout my show. And I'll just kind of pull up my little graphic here, which I made on Canva for you. You know, looking at fabrics, looking at fit, and looking at the care instructions. Color selection is there too for David, just a little bit more on that, where you are looking at colors strategically. Can I wear it often with things I already have, so that you can wear it with existing pieces or buy the whole outfit. Hey Connie, thank you for the follow, Connie. So nice. If you want to say hi, great. If not, I understand not everybody is extroverted like me, although I'm actually kind of shy in person. I know it's weird. We're just going through my little smart shopping tips. Whether you buy from this show or not, just kind of keep these things in mind. A lot of things are obvious, I know, but it's always good to have that reminder. Also, just a base layer. We were talking about this pretty base layer. You want to have a nice breathable fabric. And of course, my anti-fast fashion. Even if it's a great price, it doesn't mean that it's worth spending anything on, right? If you could buy the outfit, great. If you have something, if you have at least 5 other items that match it, great. And then, you know, how to mix and match color pieces. Oops, sorry guys. How to mix and match your pieces in that, you know, high-low philosophy where you have that 70-30 model, 60-40, however you want to think of it, where you're kind of blending your designer pieces with, you know, really smart, very cute Amazon fashion finds as well. That is like all I do constantly. That is my whole wardrobe. I will take a Jimmy Choo heel and wear them with really cool Amazon jeans and this fabulous Amazon top. And then I will layer it with my real Gucci handbag, right? So just kind of where to spend, where to save, and not doing all Amazon or not doing all head-to-toe designer, and just creating that balance in your wardrobe so it looks nice and polished. It's easy to buy, you know, even if you have the budget to buy head-to-toe designer, it doesn't mean that it's going to look great. I just moved to St. Petersburg, Florida from West Palm Beach. Palm Beach, you guys know, that is the ultimate quiet luxury spot. Although now it's not as quiet, I will tell you that. It's kind of deafening luxury. It's too much in your face. But I you know, live and breathe this kind of lifestyle. That is how I grew up, and it's how I live my life now, that quiet luxury, right? You don't want to, the more you have, the more quiet, the quieter you should be about it, not be showy. So I have seen women in Palm Beach, where I just moved from, in head-to-toe designer outfits, literally just logos galore, and it looks terrible. So you don't have to have $1 million to look like $1 million. That's what we do here on my show. I have a pretty strict budget when it comes to buying outfits, and I like to take my smart shopping and my research in creating my wardrobe, and that's what I bring to you guys here on Amazon Live, and we have a lot of fun with it. Styled. A great blazer. If you don't have a blazer, this is the time to get a blazer. Super in style, always lovely, really, really great to pair with the wide leg baggy jean trend. Just make sure it's a nice slim fit so that you define that beautiful waistline. This jacket is actually my horse show coat. It's the closest that I could get to this product. What's the difference between a handbag and a purse? It's the same word. If you guys see a comment, my ladies, if you want to help me out, if you see a comment there, you want to jump in and answer it, I love that. I love having fun with you guys and chatting with you live. David, you're so funny. It's the same thing. It's just handbag, purse, same thing, right? Yeah, purse I think comes from coin purse, right? Blazers are a great way to instantly elevate your outfit and make it polished, elegant, timeless, gorgeous, show-stopping, fabulous. I've done a couple of blazers now. Very interesting on Amazon, the blazer selection. I really do, we're gonna do a lot more with it because it's just such a great staple, but I'm still kind of on the fence about which blazer I wanna do next. Because some of them are a little bit pricey, which I don't feel that the price justifies the quality, right? You know, I like to use my smart shopping framework always so that I can make educated purchases, right? I practice what I preach, I promise. So again, going back to the whole idea of a scarf, instantly elevates any outfit. Here's the second scarf that we have on the carousel. I did the navy scarf earlier, and then here it is in like the nice ivory. I love the ivory scarf. It's just lovely looking, and you could just wear it nice and relaxed here, or you could style it up a little bit more. Do you see how that just really added intrigue? It leans into the quiet luxury look, where you're effortless, elegant, very Parisian chic, but it's more intentional, right? We want to make the outfit look styled, but not over-styled. Once you get too styled, then it's not quiet luxury. So you could kind of just play with it here. And of course, this adds a nice touch of warmth so that you could wear this outfit right now. Let's see this here. Just tucking in the fringe so that it has a nice clean line. I like the fringe because it makes it a little bit more casual. And just keep the hair as is. Don't do too much with the hair. Let the hair kind of fall into it. It just adds a little bit more of that quiet luxury. I just woke up and I didn't care. It has that chic, polished look. So just little accessories, little layers here to make it a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more intentional, and just very expensive looking, you know. And this is what a price point. I love this brand, the Rishi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's just so pretty. They have like really quality products. I've bought from them a few times. I did like winter scarves from them, like a more heavier weight winter scarf, and I've done like cute little hats from them. It's a nice brand, great gifts. I gave this scarf in the off-white ivory color to a friend who just needed a little bit of a, hi, I'm thinking of you, little gift. So instead of putting a card in the mail, which I do, I love handwritten notes, kind of known for that, right? Quiet luxury also means, you know, living and breathing that idea, right? Being a thoughtful person, a good friend. So I sent it to her, like an I'm thinking of you gift, and she loved it. It's just a great color to have. Scarf parsley over my, like a Grace Kelly thing. Yeah, I've done that with this scarf. It looks really pretty. You could wear it as like a head, like a, you know, being in a convertible like Grace Kelly. Very pretty. Yeah, love that. Very cute. A little bit more of the glam trend. So not something that we're going to do today, but I like that for leaning into like that old Hollywood glam. Another trend I just really, really love. Trend or not, it's just, again, going into that timeless look. A new release by Grace Karen, Gotta love it. So this is such a pretty top. I'm super excited to show it to you guys here. This is my first time trying it on, or did I try it on the last show? I don't think so. Look at this color. I want to talk to you about the color for a second. Let me just pull it up here so that I get it right. So this is trending right now, that kind of puff sleeve here. This is the light, it's blue, but it's light blue, which is pretty. Sizes small, which is what I have, small, medium, and large, extra large, and extra, extra large. The fabric is primarily lyocell, which is nice and lightweight, and it's machine wash, easy care. So if you want to add a little bit more color to the outfit, then this is a really pretty color to think about, right? We're still, look, you barely even saw it. It blended in perfectly with my off-white and white navy kind of palette, but it just adds a little bit of a pop of color where you're gonna get a lot of wear out of it, but it just adds a little bit more, oops, just trying to think if I wanna layer it over or not. But this one this is like an ice blue. It's so pretty. I'm kind of surprised that they call it blue. It's simple that way. But it's like this icy kind of white blue. It's so pretty. Okay. So I haven't layered it over this sleeveless top, so I think I'm like, just bear with me here. We may just pop the top off here quickly. Yeah. So you could see what a difference, right? I mean, it really does make a difference adding a subtle hint of color to the outfit. I love the monochromatic base that we had, but just to kind of add a little bit more where your eyes just pop ever so slightly, but you're still leaning into that quiet luxury, very simple, understated trend. This is a lovely color, this soft blue. It's very, it reminds me of a nice cashmere top that I'm gonna show to you guys in a little bit. So very, very pretty here. Let's take a look here. We did not try this on in the last show. I think I showed it to you guys as like a preview. Yeah, this is a nice lightweight spring. Yeah, this is a great, this one you could even wear like with a little short too. It's nice, or over a pretty skirt. I love that. So very pretty here. Little cute little, see the little sleeves here? Subtle ruffle. I don't like to do too much with the ruffles because then it could just look a little bit too young. Or like, you know, girls fashion. We're doing women's fashion here. But this is pretty. I also like how it gathers here. Let me just pop this off 1 second. Hold on. One second, guys. Okay. Let's see if this shows even better. Yeah, this is your perfect, this is a great transitional piece. I love the fabric on this, and it really does scream, to me, it feels luxurious without breaking the bank, you know. I like it, it's subtle. The way that it falls with the jeans is perfect for me, because this is a nice high waist, wide leg jean, and you just kind of blouse it over. But this piece here, just let it fall over the belt and then blouse it over here. Let this sweater do the work. It's cute. So you could do it like that. You can pull it down a little bit more. What a nice piece for work too. Actually, I think I like that a little bit better. Right? This is just a nice wardrobe staple. It doesn't owe you anything, and you could get it in a few colors and feel comfortable, but styled, and it's just an easy piece to have in one's wardrobe, right? Quiet luxury means effortless elegance, and effortless elegance only comes when you truly feel effortless and it truly looks elegant, right? It makes you feel and look elegant, right? Everything, in order to rock these trends, you gotta feel it. And so this is just a great one to have in that wardrobe and just a grab and go outfit must have. I like how it falls, I like the sizes, I like the price point, and I love the fabric. So we're gonna show some other different tops here as well. And then of course we have our classic white button down coming up too, which is like the ultimate Parisian chic look, and we're gonna do like a nice white monochrome. Okay. I love this top paired with my midi skirt too. This is just very, very elegant, the way that it all flows together. And this is just a great staple piece to have. Do I have the midi skirt? I don't think I put this one on today. I don't, okay. And I'm not going to change up the base anymore, but we did that Zigu skirt. I've done this a million times, that midi skirt. This is from my last show. Just really, really pretty long skirt here. And this is a pretty kind of cloud-like combination. Very, very nice there. I like that a lot. Hi, Scarlett. My dog is like choking a little bit. And then we're gonna just do, I'm wondering if I wanna do an all white look. Not sure. So next item that we have, as far as if you want the quiet luxury look, this is my go-to for quiet luxury, which is the classic white button down. If you have one already, great. If not, this is a good one. Lots of options out there on Amazon. The one thing that is a must for me, it needs to be almost 100% cotton or 100% cotton, period, end of story. Or else it's just going to pill and not look good. So I'm just doing like a quick little, deciding if I want to do the white with the off-white jean. I think it might be a little bit too, I love this one. We did it on our last show. Just doing like a quick little preview to see if I want to pull this kind of outfit together. It's always hard when I'm streaming with you guys. I can't really tell if I like the white and the white. We could, you know what we'll do? Let's like take a mental note. You guys will have to remind me. We'll do the white jeans and the white button down when we get a little bit closer to summer. It's just a little bit summery for me. Right now, we're just doing like more wear now and style for later pieces, right? That winter to spring transitional time. Hardest time to outfit plan. I struggle with it, and I know you guys do too. It is not easy, transitional styling, right? We have hot days, like David was saying, we have hot days, we have cold days. It's just kind of a nightmare as far as outfit planning goes, especially when we get to real mid-spring and you have like a cold morning, a hot day, and then a cold night. And by the time you're like, you know, when you go to work, when you go to your lunch break, and when you go home from work, it's like you're in 3 different climates. I am a New Yorker, as I told you guys, I'm a New Yorker. And so I totally understand, although I live in Florida now. So I'm here to help with these struggles. They'll always be there. So these are just great pre-styled outfits for you to grab and go and be done with, which is nice. My dog is a cavalier. I'm gonna put her up in a second. But I'm gonna do a quick little outfit change. Just kind of mixing and matching some nice new tops here. This one just arrived. We love our Anrabes brand. We did a few of these nice tops from Anrabes at the beginning of this month and end of February, and they were just such a knockout. Let me grab Scarlett. Sorry, guys. Oops, Scarlett, come say hi. But quickly, here's Scarlett O'Hara. She has to make an appearance, right? She's getting old. So I reached out to the brand. I told you guys this on one of my recent shows. We had so much fun with their sleeveless cashmere blend tops as well as the wool oversized sweater, and I was really impressed by the products. So I reached out to the brand and I told them, I said, hey, you know, I showed these pieces and my shoppers like them. I love them. Do you want to work together? And I do that a lot. I do that a lot because why not, right? You never know. That's how I got to work with Grace Karen, et cetera. And they responded. Oftentimes the brands do not respond. It's okay, can't win them all, right? It's like any business. And so they sent me a bunch of new pieces, but I thought that this one really worked for right now, and I'll show you why. So this one's a little bit more affordable than some of the other short sleeve tops that we're gonna have coming up, but it's a good option if we wanna add some weight without totally breaking the bank here. So just let me pop this on so that we could see. So now we're moving from, you know, a lighter weight to a little bit more heavy, a little heavier, very pretty. So you're gonna get the same effect without spending too much. So let's see here. This is my first time trying it on. You guys are seeing it here live. Now, this is one size up from my regular size. Just know that. Okay. Let's see this here. Got to put that hair up for the neckline so you could see the neckline. All right. So, like the Grace Karen top, you have that kind of subtle ruffle design, that scallop design. With the Grace Karen, we saw it on the sleeve here, and here we have it at the neckline, and then of course it matches here and here. Similar tops, but different, right? This one is more, this one's more styled here, more design features with that cute little scallop. Now, for preppy chic, quiet luxury, you'll see the scallop is something, anything that's like scallop border or scallop, anything is very, very, very preppy, very quiet luxury kind of look. I wouldn't overdo it with it, but this is really cute. This is very, I'm summering in the Adirondacks or Maine, Nantucket. It's very, very preppy, very cute look. It's also a brand new release. I'm wondering if we're gonna be one of the first live streams to feature this. These are new products from one of our favorite Amazon fashion top brands, and Robus, right? Oops, this one doesn't fit. I love to repeat brands that worked, right? I love trying pieces from brands that I've bought from in the past because there's just a lot less of the guesswork that goes into it. You know you're buying into something that already works, right? Sizing, etc. If it already works, that's great. So ways to style it. With the white jeans, we're looking very, very summery. Of course, these jeans come in lots of different colors. So if we were wearing a darker jean, it wouldn't look as I'm just getting off of a yacht, but it is great, really, really cute for right now. Depending on the size and where it falls. Again, this is supposed to be, it's a little bit oversized. I like it pulled down here, because then you could get that design detail, but you could always do away with it and do my tucked in sweater look and style it with a belt. So let's take a look at this here. So I'm gonna just put my mic here. So let's just style it up. I also like this with like a dark jean. That would be pretty. So I'm just gonna be very, very careful because this one has a little bit more length to it than the Grace Karen one. So you just wanna be very careful with the high rise, right? These jeans fit me snug as a bug in a rug. They're perfect. So I just have to be very careful when tucking it in. You don't wanna have that line. And we could look at it here. So let's kind of let's play with it. Now I'm always trying to tuck things in because it has that slimming effect and it just makes it more styled, more intentional, and leans into the vibe that we're going for right now, which is the understated elegance, right? The quiet wealth look. So here it is tucked in. Do you see how that now it's just a little bit more intentional here, but it doesn't look overdone. A little bit more intentional and styled, but primarily trends come and go, but ladies, define that beautiful waistline, creates that hourglass figure, whether you're going to the grocery store, getting on your yacht, it doesn't matter. That is the ultimate style tip forever for you to always know. Any opportunity to cinch in that waist, do it. That will have that immediate slimming effect. And I'm going to grab one of my 4 value pack vegan leather belts, and I'm going to really make this look super, super preppy. This is very Nantucket with the brown belt. This is super Ralph Lauren chic. Honestly, guys, I mean, this is what an outfit. So this is kind of an impromptu styling. I wasn't even planning on putting this top on today, but I really like how this came together. And we can add our boots. Let's add our boots so that we can make it a little bit more now. Let's do that. Let's take a look. I'm gonna pop off my sandals. Let's take a look at this. So we're gonna add these boots to make it a little bit more right now. Adding some warmth. This is why we do staple pieces, right? We are making choices so that it is easy to take a very summery look and make it more fall winter. Okay? I'm just putting on little socks here, little heads. Oh, by the way, hi, welcome. I'm Hailey. This is my show for women. Love it. We have so much fun here. So great. 12:15 Tuesdays and Fridays. This is our Friday show. It was bumped up here on Amazon Live today. So I'm just popping on my boots. All of the shoes, all the footwear is tagged at the end of the carousel. And one of them actually has a nice deal attached to it as well. So take a look at this, guys. I'm excited. What do you think? So we added our little brown boot to the white jean, added a little belt, tucked in that sweater, and now we're a little bit more right now. What a great travel look, very super comfortable. That's another really, really important thing to know with quiet luxury. You know, it's supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be flattering and fun and not overdone, not too styled, not too tight. Just kind of flowy, easy. And then you have that beautiful, expensive on a budget look, right? Just super simple. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the difference between this top and then my cashmere top, but just a quick little note on basics. Grab another value pack here. These are wonderful, 100% heavyweight cotton t-shirts. I took my regular size. You can take your regular size, but you could also size up. This is great. This is my first time buying from this brand, and I really like it. I like the price point, I like the quality, and I've washed them 100 times now, and they just are great. So I know that everybody has a classic white t-shirt, but this is a real staple for that quiet luxury wardrobe. You wanna have that nice heavyweight cotton so that it's more structured, more intentional, and it just matches perfectly. And we'll do more with these. I wear these tees, I wear them working out, I wear them sleeping, and I also wear them tucked into jeans with a cool belt, and it looks really awesome. So just a little bit of a note. The white on the white is going to be beautiful, But for the purpose of right now, I'm going to skip ahead because it's going to make you guys way too cold. But that we will style that again in the upcoming months. So here we have, now we're going to look at a designer top here and kind of give us a little compare and contrast. Similar looks here, but this one is higher price point. You have the cashmere top as well, the cashmere, which makes it higher price, as well as the brand recognition. The Nadam is beautiful. Lovely investment piece. I've shown it to you guys a million times. Also in the off-white color. Super stunning, really, really lovely piece to have. Highly recommend this, but just kind of looking at how can I take a designer sweater by Nadam and make it more affordable while still leaning in and accomplishing the quiet luxury look? Well, this Enrabas top is a wonderful option, right? So just being smart about styling and where you're going to spend your money. Same with the Grace Karen top, right? You're getting that same look by sticking to the same colors and by emulating what has been done well from the real designers and recreating it with a more affordable Amazon top. So just kind of giving you some ideas there. Hopefully it's a little bit more inspiring. Okay, we've done this beautiful top before, and I'm gonna style it up with the navy. It's gonna look great. Layers are everything right now. It is everywhere. So really, really important to have these structured layers as your kind of hero anchors to keep. This is something that, if you're looking to get an on-trend piece, but you want to make sure that what you're buying is going to not be a fleeting trend, then this is a great piece to look at. And we've done this now a few times. I love the Arakan Claws pieces. They just fall nicely. And as far as quiet luxury goes, we're not, if this was a Loro Piana cardigan sweater, it would be a lot more expensive. But it's here on Amazon, and I like this style. So just kind of cute layering here. I'm just gonna pull my hair back, and I'm gonna pull some of the other pieces that we've done, which is what I want you guys to think about as well when you're putting this wardrobe together. You want to make sure that everything that you purchase, everything that you have, can come together and be mixed and matched easily, right? Okay. Hi guys, I'm Hailey. How are you? All right. Little time check here. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've been live since 12:15. So here we have it. Okay. Hi everybody. Use that chat and say hello. I'm Hailey, and I'm here to help you put outfits together, help you accomplish the quiet luxury look, and to answer your personal questions. Hailey, do you like it in this color? Do you recommend I wear it with this dress that I have? Let me help you. I love it. I love talking to you guys. So here's the trend right now where you have the wide leg jeans, cool footwear, and then you have the open front cardigan trench. I'm wearing it as if it were an oversized trench to get that look, but outerwear is so expensive, right? And it's really, for me, if you're gonna choose to spend your money on a nice outerwear piece, you really wanna make sure that it's in the right style and the right color, so that you could wear it not just this season, but seasons to come. So you could close everything up here, as you could see. I'm looking a little bit. See the nice buttons here, which has that double-breasted effect, where you're looking like it's a Burberry piece, a Loro Piana piece. These are iconic quiet luxury, but it's not, right? We're looking at the pieces that are under $60, not $6,000, right? Okay, so the trend right now, they're doing the open front look. You could do both. This is so comfortable. It's like your favorite cashmere throw, but it is this beautiful jacket coat. So just smart layering techniques here for you guys. It's also machine washable, which I love. Really, really pretty. Small, medium, large, extra, extra large. Black, camel's beautiful, khaki apricot, and of course we're looking at it in brown. It comes in beige, and OMG, that looks like $1 million. I love that, but it's totally sold out unless you're medium or extra large. You have wool. It's really, really pretty. I love, love this. This was gifted to me. When did we do the Moroccan Claws pieces? We did it with, I did some of their tops as well, like just nice staple layering pieces. And I reached out to this brand, and they said, yeah, sure, we'll send you a coat. Okay, so just lovely. This is perfect for the plane if you're traveling. I love this. And yeah, I machine wash it and then let it line dry overnight. It's very, very simple. So very elegant look. I kind of like it open here. Just let it work for you. Don't overdo it. That's a quiet luxury must, right? You don't want to overstyle anything. You just want to let everything kind of look and blend beautifully together, but doing its job without overstyling. And of course you could add, should we try the navy scarf to pull this? Although this is kind of pulling a little bit lighter blue, but this is pretty actually. Well, I never really know until I watch it back. And again, I'm wearing a white jean, right? And it's still, but now it's looking very, very rich, very, very, very right now, even with a white jean, right? It's just very pretty. So you could add a cool scarf and just kind of let that oversized look do its magic. This is a little bit harder of a look if you have a petite frame like me. So my girls that are 5'4" and below, hello, the struggle is real, right? Just be mindful of that. You don't want to do too much with the oversized pieces. Oops. But I like this coat for my petite gals because it is not the easiest trend for us, this kind of relaxed, casual, chic, open front, slouchy, baggy jean thing, right? It's not the easiest look if you're on the shorter side of things like I am. So you just want to be extra careful about how you're styling your outfits to fit trends, right? Always dress for your body type. And then, if it works trend-wise, excellent, right? So really pretty here. One last note on this, well, cool pockets, right? This I don't love. I think that I'm going to just take a little needle and thread and just stitch it back a little bit so that it doesn't do this when I open it up, right? I just think that takes away from everything quiet luxury. This is such a terrible giveaway, as well as the tag too. So cut that tag out. If you have like a little needle and thread, just do like 1 or 2 stitches. It's super easy just to keep that pocket nice and in the background, right? So it's in the small details, the subtle details, that could really make or break the look, the aesthetic that you're going for. But this is an easy fix. I wonder if I have my little needle and thread in here, although it's probably a very bad impulsive decision for me to like do it live, also kind of boring. But here's what I have. I bought this on Amazon a while ago, like a stylist must have. You have this cute little, look how nice this is. Oops, there it goes. Just like a little needle and thread kit. I'm wondering do I dare try to push it back? I don't know, I'm not the best with it. If you have a little kit, you could just take a nice light color. I'm just gonna just stitch it back a little bit. Why not? Yeah, like I'm gonna pull this. So Little notes on accomplishing that quiet luxury, right? Like this is, right? Just do like one little stitch on the side, easy. So small details could go such a long way, like the addition of a nice little belt or a big pocket coming out, right? It doesn't look good. So, but these are easy fixes. We're not going to be able to get everything we want at this price point. We have to make concessions somewhere. If we were to walk into Loro Piana and grab a coat that, you know, the coat that looks like this, then we probably wouldn't have to do that. But we would need about $10,000. I don't have that today for this kind of outerwear. Even if I did, I would get this Arac and Claws jacket because I love it for traveling. I love it just to have. This is very well made and it's beautiful, right? You don't need to spend $1 million to look like $1 million. This is a beautiful piece to have. Oops, I have black thread coming out. I forgot that one must have come out. So simple ways to keep things that you may want to return, right? Something like that would tell me, would potentially make me say, maybe I want to return it, but don't worry about it. We can make it work. We can make it work. Cool. Yay. I'm going to show you some other really pretty tops. Again, I'm keeping everything the same as far as my bottoms, but now I'm going to do some nice lightweight silk tops, a beautiful blouse. I'm not sure how this is going to be with the white jeans. It might be, actually, no, it's going to look good. I know it's going to look good. Not a perfect product match, but it is the closest I could get. I love this color. I'm going to pop off. Don't leave. Let me just put this on here so that we could get a little bit of a different luxury look. Moving away from our preppy sweaters. Okay. Just popping this top on here. Okay. So my top does not have a collar. This one does. My top is no longer available, but it's that same silky look that we're trying to accomplish here. And this is a nice brand, this Lily Silk. I've seen them a few times now. They have a big storefront on Amazon. Higher end, you know, this is 100% silk, but worth the splurge for a staple like this. Let me just try to get my microphone here. Sorry, guys. All right. Now, the key with this is making sure that that beautiful waistline is cinched and defined. So, yeah, I mean, look, you can rock the oversized look and do that. But on my frame, that's tough because I am petite. I'm only 5'3", so that's a hard look for me to rock. Now, if you're a little bit taller and you have the right jean, then it could be really stunning, right? Just very effortless. But for this, we're going to tuck it in, right? I want to always style it so that my figure has a fighting chance to be more defined with this. This is a real quiet luxury must-have staple where you have that oversized, oversized would be not slim fit, not oversized, but very, very relaxed, very soft, not structured, not fitted silk blouse. If you don't have one, get it in this creamy off-white color, really beautiful. Just a stunning staple, especially at this price point. You want to make sure you're going to get as much wear out of it as possible, right? So choosing the right colors, especially when you get to a higher price point, is everything. I've had this silk top since 2021, right? So being smart about where you spend and save. Here it is, right? I love an investment piece because it is truly an investment. It is something that you're going to wear for years to come, not just multiple occasions, not just beyond trends, but for years ahead. And I love that. That's how I justify any buy. I always say, how many times am I going to wear it? I look at the fabric. Is this fabric quality enough? Is it going to hold up through this season, next season, seasons to come, right? So this is something to consider. You're going to wear it constantly, and you're going to look effortless, elegant, and lovely. And this kind of blouse, I have done it with belts before, but you kind of just want to leave it as is. I could pull my vegan leather belt just to give you an idea with this color match here. Just really pretty. It's nice. It's a nice look. You could recreate it with different colors, different styles as well, but just little ways to get inspired with your existing wardrobe and then incorporating new pieces. All right, well, you know what? This is pretty. We could do away with it, with or without it. It's fine with me, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then, of course, we could add my little, lean into that trend, the all-white look. This is so pretty. This is very quiet luxury where you have that just stunning off-white palette. Very pretty and very easy to build off of, right? This is a nice clean base where then you could add more. This top with a pair of dress pants, stunning, absolutely stunning. And you could even do a cool blazer over it. But I like it as is with a pair of nice slacks, high waist wide leg slacks. And I think I'm gonna do it on my next show, actually. That's what we're gonna do. But you could, it's just like the perfect going out dinner look. And I pull this look as a more formal option to our classic white Oxford, right? So this is a little bit more evening, a little bit more, just a little bit more styled, a little bit less preppy than your classic white button down. But it's the same idea, right? These are staples. This is a quiet luxury wardrobe staple. If that's like, one thing you could take away, top things that you could take away today, those classic crisp white button downs, and same goes with the silk too. It's just a lovely look that you could recreate and pair with so many different pieces. So the same concept here, right? Same thing as the white button down. This is the Parisian chic look, right? Think of the big Hermes Birkin bags with the white button down and a nice little belt. It's very simple. It's not overdone, and it looks like $1 million. Well, because she had put with the Birkin bag, whatever. But you don't have to have a Birkin bag to get that same effect, which is great. We love our UPF 50 hats. It's just a fun way to get that quiet luxury look without breaking the bank. It's also a great way to add some intentional styling to your outfit that's really easy and also sun safe. Great hat here. You have the optional and included little ties here. Isn't that nice? So you can take this off and then put them on. So you basically have 3 hats in one. And it's UPF 80, which means that there's sunscreen, not literally, but there's sun protection built in to it. So this is a great piece if you're traveling. This is the ultimate travel chic look. See how cool this is? Looks really nice, and it instantly elevates any outfit. Not that this outfit needed any elevating, because it already looked knockout with the silk blouse, but a daytime look, there you have it. Very, very cool, very chic. So UPF 50, UPF 80 hats, great way to style it up without overspending. I have the Eric Javits sun hat, and I talked about this in my last show. The Eric Javits hats can be, you know, like about $300, the designer UPF 50 sun hats. This is something I live in, so I could justify spending that kind of money on something that I wear every day, several times a day. But for you guys, this is another alternative. It's not $300, right? Where you get that quiet luxury look, you get that cute sun safe. I'm gonna take this belt off. I think it actually takes away from the look. See that? It's the subtle details, right? I'm just gonna pull this back here. This is just a fun little way to get the look without breaking the bank. Kind of cute, right? Fun for traveling and styling up any outfit. If you are going to any kind of city, this is a great piece to have in your wardrobe. Let me see what I want to do. I'll also look at the upcoming stuff. My name is Hailey. This is My Chic Style Live here in St. Petersburg, Florida. And we have lots of beautiful pieces for women styled here. Quiet luxury wardrobe, just effortless, elegant, in style. Live and breathe it. So use that chat, hit the follow button. We are live every Tuesday and Friday. This is our Friday show, moved up on Amazon Live Fashion for women. Have lots of fun here, so use the chat, click unmute, and grab a cute outfit while you're on your lunch break. So fun. Quiet luxury must-have would be the simple white pearl earring. That is the ultimate quiet luxury piece, right? Again, everything, to get this look, it's all about the small details, and these are great pieces to have in your jewelry box and for traveling as well. Just a tiny little add-on here that doesn't break the bank and really helps you to accomplish that look, right? Cute little freshwater pearls. These are my nice boots. Lots of heel to walk on here. And in that nice rich brown color, just add some warmth to your classic all white, off-white palette. Really good to add in those bolder colors to balance out the whole look, right? Add some warmth to it. This is my Demalie look-alike purse. I showed you guys this purse a few times and we're really enjoying it, right? This is a real Demalie London slouchy handbag. And then we have it here in the look-alike on Amazon Fashion, which is always fun. Right, so just kind of a way to get that relaxed, casual, slouchy, oversized look without, you know, spending a fortune on a brand new designer handbag. Still leans into it. You could also accomplish any of these looks with just like a cool, any kind of structured handbag or not, right? Just very, very simple and elegant. Okay. I had a similar piece. I was wearing the gold shoes, the Jimmy Choos. Love Badgley Mishka, a brand that's been around forever. We love Badgley Mishka. I rode, oh, thank you. What do you like, Lisa? You have to tell me. I'm just gonna pop this blouse off. This blouse is so pretty. But I'm gonna put on this other top here. I love seeing you here, Lisa. It's so nice to have people come back, right? Love that. Love seeing you guys more than once. So much fun. I know you'll have good style tips for us, Lisa. Do you like the silk blouse? Yeah, this is the first top that I was wearing at the beginning of the show, and I just think it's so pretty for right now. You like the first dress? Oh yeah, the dress, isn't it great? Dressed up or down? Yes, So many great colors. Yeah, I know. It will sell out. I agree. This top is, isn't it great? And it has that, it has this luxury look to it, but it's not even, give or take, and depending on which size and color, and if you're a Prime member or not. I mean, this top is, it's all like under $30. It's fabulous. Don't have to spend $1 million to look like $1 million, right, guys? That's key. But it is a tricky trend to nail, because quiet luxury is synonymous with luxury prices, which is expensive. When you're thinking of quiet luxury, I want you to think of brands like Loro Piana, Brunello Cucinelli, right? That very, very, very high quality fabrics, and it's always nice neutrals. All the colors that you see here, these are all colors that you'll see at a Ralph Lauren or a Loro Piana showroom, right? And we're doing that to recreate what works, but so that our Amazon fashion inspired, these are inspired pieces that are inspired by the quiet luxury designers, emulate them, but aren't too loud where it looks like you're emulating something, right? So you want to be very, very subtle with that. Not copying, but borrowing. Like every true actress does. Okay, so Oh, I love this Beyond Fashion top. This is so pretty. This is so nice. I love this. This is that creamy color. Again, we've been doing a lot of this high-low designer, not designer concept here. And this is what a pairing it is. This top paired with my current top, it will look like you have an intentional sweater set, but it's not. You're mixing and matching and blending high-low pieces. Right, so you start with this beautiful sun-kissed top, and then we're going to add this one here, this 100% cashmere. Let's grab it here. Now you have a little set. This also comes in a longer sleeve top, which would be really pretty too. That kind of sweater pullover. This is a staple. If you don't already have one, it's a great investment piece, right? Where you have that short sleeve look. So it makes it springtime, but you have a warm cashmere fabric, which makes it right now and early springtime. It's just smart subtlety shopping, subtle differences. Hold on. Now I'm not sure how I like it layered underneath it. How many outfits have we recreated with the same bottom too, and just kind of changing up the belt or adding a little bit of a layer here and there. It really changes up the whole look. But you could get all of these outfits and you only have to buy one bottom. It's just very, very simple. Love these. So here you have a nice little short sleeve, which is a little bit warmer than the sleeveless. And then you could style it up, of course, with the belt. For the purpose of time, we're just going to keep it simple. And look, everything here is, I'm not showing you something that you would have never seen before, but maybe I'm showing it to you in a way that you haven't, put it all together into one cohesive, into one look leading into this trend. And that's my goal for you, is to get you lots of beautiful products to ponder, adding to cart, but mainly just inspired overall, this is the designer pre-loved section of Amazon's luxury stores. I wanted to throw this on because this is the real thing. We've done a lookalike of this on my past shows. This is the iconic Gucci Dionysus bag. thank you to my mom who got this for me for Christmas a couple years ago. It's very, very kind. It's not the exact color match, but this is, you know, Gucci doesn't sell on Amazon, not yet, but they do have the What Goes Around Comes Around luxury stores designer resale. So cool. So that's the exact same product, just a nice, like not a light beige, a darker beige. And I wanted to throw it on because, you know, we are taking the real thing and then we're also comparing it to lookalikes. But, you know, just kind of being smart. You don't have to have the real Gucci bag to still get this whole look accomplished. You know, you don't have to have the Loro Piana overcoat to still, you know, make it look super expensive, quiet luxury. So if you have a nice, soft, off-white, kind of neutral purse, you don't have to buy a brand new handbag. But there's a lot of educational components to this show. Take a look at luxury stores. It's really fun to browse whether you have the budget for it or not. I love to help my shoppers become more educated as far as you know, what's out there, what price points are, because, you know, when you're looking at designer pieces, you always look at how is it made and what are you getting, right? This purse is X size, made of this kind of leather, and if you remember these things, when you're next shopping for a handbag, say you see something like this, a similar little shoulder bag, but it is $160 on Amazon. Sometimes it'll still be, you know, genuine leather, or maybe there will be components that are not Gucci. But a lot of these times, pieces are priced the way that they are because they have a, you know, designer logo attached to it. So, you know, just kind of getting to know what's out there, knowing what the designers are doing and saying, ooh, that is something that I could recreate, right? And that's quiet luxury on a budget. That's literally what I do all the time. These are your claim deals now. Shoes. I pulled this one as well as the Badgley Mishka heel to recreate my Jimmy Choos. This is from Jimmy Choo London. We're not going to do that today. We're going to look at a 50% off. This is only for my live shoppers, for you guys only. So click claim deals now so that you could get that little discount. Or no, it's half off. It's not a little discount. It's a very big discount. I love that. So similar looks, but for less. So these retail usually for about a little under 40. And I'm going to click claim deals now. And then my regular size, 6.5. I really like it in the brown too. That would balance out the all white palette that we've been doing. You know, the softer white. So I'm going to and this is that polyurethane, right? I like the heel height. I like the look. I'm going to add it to my cart to see. Let's see what the discount is for you guys. Really, it's going to, oh wow, it took that down in the brown in size 6.5. It took it down significantly, $20 off. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And you guys don't have to buy it you don't have to buy it during the show, but you do have to add it to your cart before the show ends. And this is the tail end of the show. So what I recommend doing, just grab it and just click your size and color that you like. Well, first click claim deals now, and then grab it in the size and the color, add it to cart. If you decide not to get it, whatever. But for the discount to auto-populate, you have to add it to the cart. I know, I've tried. I think one time I was like texting you guys through the live chat. I was texting you guys the promo codes, which are not supposed, I guess, well now I know. This is like this is the beginning of when I started on Amazon Live. I'm like not allowed to give you guys the promo codes in the chat. I know. But yeah, I think Amazon Live was not happy with me. So now I know, 2.5 years later. So that is kind of, you know, I don't make the rules, guys. I don't make the rules, but I am able to get you exclusive discounts where you could recreate these designer pieces, but buy them here on Amazon Fashion. And for my show only, 50% off. Pretty good. I really wanted to show you these. I've been crushing on these really pretty point toe designer looking heels, but I pulled them off the carousel because I thought, but you guys know I will buy things off of my show in like new colors and stuff. It's just really, really great. I'm just looking at looks like I'm looking at wrapping up the show, looking at some of the past products here. If you're just joining, hi guys, I'm Hailey. Happy Thursday. I'm live every Tuesday and Friday at 12:15 on Amazon Live. Always women's fashion and style, sometimes a little bit of beauty, but if you're looking for a new outfit, if you want to look expensive on a budget, classic chic, elegant, show-stopping, gorgeous, hit that follow button. That is my whole closet. That's what I do. I am on a budget, but that doesn't mean that my outfits have to look budget. So I put in the work so that you don't have to. You guys are super busy at work. Let me pre-style the outfits for you. That's what's built into this show. You're getting designer inspired looks. Some things are actually designer too, but you're getting pre-styled outfits where you could just get the whole thing and be done with it. It is the worst feeling in the world to walk into your closet and you have 8 million things hanging in your closet and you say, I have nothing to wear. And guess what? I am guilty of it too. And this is what I do for a living. So this show is designed to eliminate that struggle so that you guys have outfits, not one single piece, to be hanging and doing nothing in your closet with. Intentional buying and wardrobe building. What is a capsule wardrobe? It's outfits. It is neutral colors, easy to mix and match colors. You know, like just that is what creates a capsule wardrobe, and that's how it happens. Okay, do we want to see the Grace Karen dress on? I love this. I threw this on last minute because I thought, what a great limited time deal. This one is 30% off. We've done it a few times before. I've had this for a while. I love the little black dress. It is, if it's done right, it will automatically make you guys look expensive without breaking the bank or overdoing it. So this is a great piece. It's so flattering. It's got that cap sleeve. And look at the, oops. Sorry, ooh. Sorry, didn't work. Are we, okay. It's so weird. So sometimes my, I turn all the notifications off and do not disturb off, and then sometimes I'll get like a random call that comes through. Sometimes it's spam, sometimes it's my mother. Sorry guys. So just I could pop this on quickly if you want me to, just for like a quick little idea. One last outfit change. I was not planning on it, but might as well. We could go for another 10, 15 minutes, right? Why not? Why not? I love this dress too. There's nothing like a little black dress, especially at this price point. Loves it. It's a good one. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Sorry, Hot Mess Express, bear with me. Thanks for not leaving. So I do a little outfit change here. That was the little concealed zip. I'm going to talk about that, why that's super important. And of course, I am styling the collar. It's nice and structured, which makes it just look so great here. All right, so let's look at the details. See that double-breasted design? So pretty. This is such a great dress, and it's available in all the sizes right now in my color. So pretty. Doesn't get any better than your classic LBD, right, ladies? This Carolyn Kennedy look is everywhere. I don't know how I feel about wearing an outfit that is inspired from a woman who had a very tragic ending. I don't know. Bottom line is, that is something that is all over, you know, the understated, elegant, New York City chic Carolyn Kennedy look. Secret to that, it's just classic chic, elegant fashion, right? It's quiet luxury. It's what we do here every week. We do the same thing. She had great style, great style. She's great style. But you know, I lived in New York for many years. That everybody looks like that. Everybody wears that. It's not trying too hard. It is, you know, investing in quality pieces, and also being smart about where you're going to not invest in. You know, well, you're always investing in quality pieces, but you don't always have to spend, you know, a fortune in doing so. That's what I meant. So that high-low idea, mixing and matching designer pieces with more affordable finds, but being able to get affordable finds that are also super quality and that will last. And this is a great dress. You could wear this to work. You could wear this on a date. You could wear this anywhere, and you could layer it up and still look and feel fabulous. And that is what quiet luxury is. Versatile pieces that are easy to wear to multiple occasions, multiple events, and style up this year and next year. Okay. This is also one size up from my regular size, so if you like this look, I don't like it to be super fitted. I like that it's not bodycon. See how it falls in the back and on the side, right? It's just elegant. Once it's too tight, it's not quiet luxury. Little note. Not quiet luxury if it's overdone and too tight, right? That is not what we're doing here. Okay. Looking at, I love being here with you guys. So much fun. So much fun. Okay, let's look at this. I am still getting over my cold. All right, so our final look. How many times have we recreated different looks today? Such great finds here on Amazon Fashion. I had to end the show with an LBD. That's also a limited time deal because who doesn't love that? Doesn't get more quiet luxury than this, my friends. Can you believe that this is not a designer piece? Size up, size up, size up, or else you will not have the quiet luxury look. Once it gets too tight, it's not going to look quiet luxury. It'll be more Fort Lauderdale, right? Not for us, not what we're doing here. My size, the size chart is a little bit different here. It starts at size 6, and then it goes up. Sorry, I have a cough drop in. On Tuesday on our next show, let's all pray that I'm not congested still. Oh my goodness, these colds, they are brutal. So size 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 in the color black. You could get in other colors, great, but then you don't know how it's gonna look when it arrives. So just get my color, lean into the quiet luxury, LBD, New York City chic look. So my size is a size 6, but is a size 6. So take a size or 2 up, my ladies. Don't make it too tight, right? You don't have to show it all off to still look showstopper, gorgeous, sexy, sophisticated, show-stopping beautiful, right? Don't have to do that. Love the subtle V here. You don't have to do a big necklace. And then just grab your cute little pearls and you're off to the races, okay? Layered up. You could add a cool coat and wear this now. You could do a nice black stocking, little thigh high to add some warmth. But don't overdo it. Keep the pumps minimal, like a nice black patent leather pump would be great. It's good. I've also styled this with the UPF 50 hat for like a daytime chic look, and it's great, okay? So lots of wonderful finds for ladies today. Hi, Virgil Perez. Thank you for following. I love that. So good to be here with you. My name is Hailey, and this is My Chic Style Live, coming to you from St. Petersburg, Florida. Beautiful pieces for women, styled here on Amazon Live. Thank you, Amazon Live, and thank you to our new brand, and Robes. Some new styles from them. Love that. They sent me some great pieces because you liked it. It's only because you guys like the stuff. And then I'm like, hey, my shoppers really like it, and so do I. Can you send us more stuff to look at? So thank you guys for loving what I love. Capsule wardrobe mindset, buying in bulk is easy. Putting outfits together is not, and that's why we're here. Hit that follow button, and the notifications will be live on Tuesday at 12:15, and then we're starting up our regular schedule again Fridays at 12:15. Friday Fashion Live with me, Hailey, and we'll get really cool, casual chic, relaxed casual, quiet luxury looks for ladies styled here. Wonderful. All right, that's our show today. Thank you for follows. Virgil, thank you so much. Lisa and David, so good to see you. And TBG, welcome back. Connie, thank you for following. I'm Hailey. This is My Chic Style Live, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.